There's only one person on, but hey, how's it going, one person? Norma, how's it going? Thanks for joining. It's a little dark in here. Could try the light. Let's try the light real quick. Is this better? I feel like it's maybe better. But now the fan's going. Don't worry, we're getting started here. Trying to turn the fan off. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? So we got a new track coming out tonight that I'm super excited about. It's called Falling Faster. And I don't know, I feel like it's... Oh, I'm frozen, Norma says. Huh. I can't see it frozen. I wonder if that's on your end or on my end. Nathan says, hey, Matthew. I say, hey, Nathan. What's up? Yeah, so as I was saying, we got a new song coming out tonight that I'm very excited about. It's kind of like Chainsmokers-y vibe or whatever. Yo, some more people joined. Micah says, yo, MP live on YouTube. That's right. That's right. Nathan says, can you come perform in Conway, Arkansas for album's release party? Not tonight, I can't. No. Yeah, no, not for this one, no. Susan says, you're not frozen. Great. Okay, sick. Ace says, yo, Matthew. I say, yo, Ace. Oh, Merry Christmas says, hello from the Discord server. What's up? I think I know who you are. You're the person who gave me some cherry blossoms in my Minecraft world, I think. Yeah, so let me tell you what's going on. So live streaming starting now at 9 o'clock. And then in 30 minutes, 28 minutes actually, we'll be watching the, what's it called? Premiere of the lyric video. Here, look, I'll turn the camera around and show you. That's what we're waiting for. Oh yeah. That's what's up. Pretty excited about the lyric video. It's nothing like super crazy, but I think it looks really nice. So yeah, I'm stoked. So yeah, this song, I think this is a really good song. I mean, I don't usually think that the songs I'm putting out are not good songs. Like I usually think I'm usually pretty happy with them, but I think this one's quite good. Yeah. So let me tell you a little bit about this track. If you didn't hear already, it's called Falling Faster. It's coming out at midnight. It's kind of like Chainsmokers-y vibes in terms of like, it's like pop song, but then it has these drops that are like noticeably kind of EDM-ish. They're not like just pop drops, whatever. This one, I feel like, I don't know if other people would describe it this way, but like, I feel like it has a little bit of the vibes, the drop does, of Chainsmokers' song "Don't Let Me Down." It's like na 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 na. So mine doesn't have like that slidey, ethnic-y sort of sound quite, but it has a bit of like a weird sound. So you'll just have to wait and see. But you can let me know if you get some of those same vibes when you do listen to it. So I'm gonna see what you guys are saying in the comments. Nathan says, "I Won't Look Back" is my favorite song. Heck yeah, that's a good one. I still think that's quite the jam. It's aged well. Norma says, what is your Minecraft tag? I don't know if I know it exactly off the top of my head. Crystally Art says, hey, can't wait to hear your new song. I'm sure it will be amazing as always. I appreciate it. Thank you. I try to make them always good. So we do our best over here. We do our best. Creative Artling says, I'm so excited. Great. Ace says, I loved the rhythm. You have been on a roll recently. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I have really liked my recent tracks a lot. Let's see. The rhythm, what was before that? Oh, Hideaways, like another one of my favorite tracks I've made. So, yeah, just in my opinion, I would agree that I've kind of been on a roll. If that doesn't sound too prideful, whatever. Yeah, so I do really like the tracks I've been putting out. Especially, I feel like Hideaway for me is gonna be one that I really like for a long time. Like I feel like it's pretty timeless. Yeah, Norma says I like your blue hair. Thank you. I just dyed it like 2 days ago. Yeah. Yeah, I think 2 days ago. Maybe yesterday actually. Can't remember. Savvy helped a lot. So I mean, she like did it. So credit where credit is due. What? There's a new song, says Corbin. Yes. Heck yeah. Yep. New song coming out tonight. So I don't know if all of you have heard, but I'm doing a song every single month this year in 2023. It's kind of the goal. It's like a goal, like I'm gonna make it happen kind of goal, not just like kind of a goal. So this is the July song. It's pretty late in the month. I realize that, but it had to be. It took a long time to finish it. Next month, actually, I have next month's song. It's mostly done, working on it. It's coming out the 18th of next month, so it'll be a little sooner. Yeah, what was I saying? Anyway, this song. Oh, Micah Switzer says, hey, where's Savvy? Anyways, she's not feeling very well, so she didn't really want to be on the live stream today, which is quite understandable. Trey Fisher says Ace is correct. Bird's Eye View, Hideaway, Ebb and Flow, The Rhythm, they all went right into the bangers only playlist. Thank you, I appreciate it. Jesse Elderton says, amazing, what a year. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Part of the reason I decided to do a song every month this year was that in 2020, it was the first time that I was going like independent from being on a label, going back to being independent, because I was like independent when I first started, but it was kind of like before I was putting out very good music. I feel like it was like okay music, but then when I was first putting out good music, in my opinion, like past a certain threshold, whatever, of good music, I was releasing it with Dream, the record label. So my contract was fulfilled in the middle of 2020-ish, and then I wanted to try being independent for a while, which I still am basically, just to like see what it would be like being independent, like with my size of fan base, whatever. Oh, I didn't turn this light on. Okay, wait. It looks bad at the moment. There, it's focused. Now it's good. I'll maybe make it a little dimmer. Yeah, so anyway, went independent, and then, I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time, like, thinking quickly. In 2020, I started releasing a song, like, really often, like, basically every month, like, halfway through the year, and I felt like it went really well, and, like, I feel like I grew a lot from that, and did a lot of music videos and stuff, and so I was like, I really liked when I was doing that, and so 2020, well, I can't keep track. Either 2021 or 2022, I wasn't releasing stuff quite as quickly, and I was like, I want to get back to doing that, like releasing almost every month. So I was like, hey, the year's rolling around, the beginning of this year, and I was like, hey, let's do a song a month. So yeah, sorry for that very long explanation. Nathan Nelson says, have you heard a band named We Are Leo? Yes, I kind of know them, yeah. Commander Tony says, dude, the rhythm is absolute fire. Thank you. Wordsman says, man, I still haven't stopped vibing to the rhythm. Corbin Otts says, how do you come up with your album art? Yeah, so I pretty much just think of like what kind of vibe would work with the title. I do like stuff that like goes with the title pretty obviously, if possible. but still looks really cool. That's all you really need. Norma says, this is my birthday wish, to join your stream. Oh, yeah? I wonder, I think I can't add people to the stream while it's going. You can on Instagram, but I don't think you can on YouTube. You have to like start out with a guest. Wordsman says, I still bang to Shadowlands, would love more like that. Yeah, yeah, so like, when it comes to like making stuff like one of my older albums, it kind of just like doesn't happen. Like, because I would have to be like trying to make something that's like Shadowlands, and then it probably wouldn't even turn out like Shadowlands. Like, it's just like, stuff's kind of frozen in time like that. Like, I don't know if I could make songs the same way, like, as I did at that point. So, yeah. You're probably just gonna get new stuff. That happens. It's all good. Jennifer Santos says, I love about 20 songs. I can't get enough. I'm glad you make music, Matthew. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I make music too. It's really fun. I think like one thing I really like about making music is just like the challenge of the art. Like it's a real challenge to make like really good music. Like, I don't even know if I would say like I make really good music, but I'm trying to like make the absolute best music I can. And even if I like, no matter where I'm at this point, like in my skill level, whatever, I just want to keep getting better and maybe make like, hopefully make like mind-blowing music someday. You never know. SS Production says, I freaking love your music, but do you think you'll ever put out a song with Christian lyrics again? That is a funny thing to say, because I do put out songs with Christian lyrics. Commander Tony says, do you have a favorite song you've made so far? Whenever people ask me for a actual like absolute favorite of my songs, I can't give a very good concise answer because I like a lot of them, but I like Adventure. I would say of my recent ones, let's say a year, so in the past year, I would definitely say Hideaway. I think Hideaway is a jam. What I think Hideaway has going for it is it hits a lot of things, right? Like right on the, hitting the nail right on the head. So it has like a nice, beautiful feel. It's also like a jam, like it's really upbeat, but it's like feels meaningful, and that might be about it, but yeah, so like it hits multiple vibes all at the same time without, it doesn't like hit one vibe while messing up another vibe. So it's like upbeat, but it's still meaningful, and it's like beautiful, but also kind of like dope or whatever, you know, like edgy, cool, while still being beautiful. Sometimes those aren't the same thing. So anyway, that's why I would say Hideaway, and I just really like it. I think it's one of my better ones. Yoshi says, is the audio and video unsynced? I don't know, and I probably can't fix it if it is, so I'm not gonna worry about it. What do you think of Nitro X's new song, Not Afraid? Oh, I don't think I've heard it yet, which is my bad. I try to support the homies, check out their songs and stuff, but I've been really busy, so I need to check that out. Also, I see Sam Bowman in the chat. I need to listen to Sam's whole album. I haven't yet, and I'm sorry, Sam. I want to. I just haven't had the chance to really yet. So, but you guys should all check out Sam's new album. Sam Bowman. What's it called? Is it just Ghosts or Ghost? I think it's Ghost. Yeah, it's called Ghost, his new album. So y'all should definitely check that out. I have a remix on it. I listened to that, but not on the album. John S. says, been listening for years. Hopefully you get to go on tour in the future. Yoshi says, so I heard Capital Kings will be back this year, maybe next year. Are you excited? Also, possible collab? Question mark, question mark, question mark. So I don't really know them personally. Like I did a remix for them, but it was like not really like personally. It was just in a remix contest pretty much. So, but if they wanted to collab, I probably would. I probably would. Like we have a lot of like overlapping people who know of both of us for sure. So, yeah, I feel like it would only be a hit with people. Jesus is King says, Telescope is def my favorite song you've done because it's just a vibe. Yeah, dude, I feel like I really liked Telescope. So numbers aren't everything, like everyone knows that, but Telescope isn't doing as good on like the numbers in terms of stream count, whatever, which I'm like, man, why? It's great. Yeah, it's pretty good at least. So yeah, but it's all good. You can't predict what songs are gonna like. I mean, sometimes you can predict. Sometimes you're like, this one is a banger, but you never know. You never know. We try to make every single one a banger if we can. Sam says, by the way, I am definitely behind on comments, but Sam said, yo, no way, I really like Hideaway too. Yoshi says, Young Pop Renegades represent. Norma did listen to Sam's album and said it's amazing. Sam says, dude, tonight is your night, excuse me. Yeah, well, guess what? I told people to go listen to your album, so deal with it. Ghost is the best, says Maybay. Jesse says, sorry, Sam, you're right. Commander says, yeah, Young Pop Renegades is how I found you, Sam Bowman, Xander Salos, J Steph, and all the others. You're all my faves now. That's awesome. Yeah, I always think it's crazy, like, if people, like, have heard about me from Young Pop Renegades because, like, I started it. But I guess they must follow, like, a different Young Pop Renegades artist or something. So, Tim says, when you create a song, what do you start with? Yeah, so it depends. I would say the most common thing is just to start with some random instrument that's like maybe the instrument that starts the intro. That's a common way because it's very like basic and simple. It's like perhaps you just make this loop. Like this song, I do think I started it with just this like little riff that's like a piano type riff, and I just recorded that. It's like 4 bars, and I just repeated it, and you just kind of add stuff as you go along. That's kind of one way to do it, but yeah, that's one really simple way is you just make a 4-bar loop of something, usually something that's very like simple and musical that you can just build off of, like that just feels good and isn't like too busy, whatever, and you just repeat it and then you add stuff as it goes along and you like evolve the song from there. But yeah, usually I just start something that's often the intro and then it just keeps going. But there are different ways to start a song and they can all be good. Sam says, wait, time out. Did you re-dye your hair? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yeah, it was blonde just a little bit ago. I didn't really mean for it to be blonde as long as it was in between the blue because I just had it let it fade out to blonde. I did have to kind of bleach it to get the blue out when it was blonde for my brother's wedding. Nobody asked me to. I was just like, well, it's already basically faded, so I'll just like get it blonde for the wedding just because I can, and then dye it blue afterwards. But it's been a little while since the wedding, but finally got it blue again. John S. says, I listened to Ghost the other day because of you, Matthew. Some crazy good tracks there, too. Yeah. Do you mean like you saw that I shared it on my story or something like that? Isaac says, my personal favorite is your song, Nobody. It has so much positive energy in it, and I love the message as a whole. Yeah, I like that one, too. So that's the... I don't know if all of you know about what Young Pop Renegades is, but it's just something I started where it's an album There's 2 of them now, 2 albums though, but it's like a series of albums where a bunch of other talented artists, yeah, mostly like pretty young artists, and myself, all get together and each make like 1 or 2 songs for an album. So it's just kind of like a collaboration compilation album. And yeah, Nobody was the song on the first album that all of us sing on. So there's like 11 artists on 1 song. So yeah, it's a pretty big collab, but it feels pretty cohesive in my opinion. AC Vaughn says, your hair looks good in blue though, not gonna lie. Yeah, I like it too. Savvy likes it a lot actually. She like really likes it blue. Sam says, got that blue dabba dee ba die going on. Norma says, are you on K-Love, the radio? If not, can I spam them to play your music? Okay, so I don't think that would work because they wouldn't really play my style of music. They play stuff that's a little more like traditional, conservative kind of. Not that mine's not like conservative. I guess like the genre is not as conservative. And by conservative, I just mean like, I don't know. My genre's a little more like edgy. Which is funny to say because it's not even that edgy. It's just a lot more edgy than like some Christian radio stations. But that's all good. Like, that's fine. They can 100% do what they want. It's like totally their right to do that. To play like the music they want to play. You know, like that's totally fine. But there are some radio stations, some Christian radio stations play my music, actually, which is pretty cool. There's actually one here in the town that I live in, Greenville, South Carolina, that plays my music, and that's really fun because sometimes I get in the car, and I don't really listen to the radio that much, but like, I'll get in the car and I'll just be like, hey, want to check if my song's on. And I know for sure 2 times while living here, I was like, let's see if my song is on. I'm actually pretty sure it was 3 times. And I just turn on the radio and my song is playing, and it was awesome. Oh, Gladden says, I was waiting for the live on Insta. Yeah, sorry. Old habits. So yeah, I always used to go live on Instagram, but there's a few reasons that I am doing it on YouTube at the moment. One is just like, did a lot of lives on Instagram. Didn't want to leave my YouTube people, you know, in the dust. The other reason is some people have Instagram, but almost everybody has YouTube. So like there were some people like in my Discord server who like couldn't watch my live streams because like they don't have Instagram. So yeah. Oh yeah. Look, Merry Christmas says, I'm happy you are doing YouTube. I don't have /want Instagram. So yeah, like I just figured the people who want to watch my live stream who are on Instagram probably can watch me on YouTube as well. So like, that doesn't mean I won't do any more on Instagram, but for the moment, YouTube's pretty cool. Seems to work pretty much just the same. So, Sam says, we were just talking about how dope Hideaway is earlier, my dude. He's talking to Gladden. Yeah. Gladden killed it on Hideaway. That was really fun making the music video too. I don't know if y'all have seen that music video, but it's really funny and like pretty cool too. We had some really cool ideas for the second verse that you can see if you watch the video. Just like video ideas, like video tricks basically. But yeah, that was really fun to pull off. Yeah, so we got 6 minutes until the premiere. So when that happens, I will turn this camera around and film the video for you. That way we can watch it together. And then if you want, you could go, it will be on YouTube because it's a YouTube premiere. You can, after this live stream, whatever, you could watch the lyric video on your own so you can hear it in better quality, whatever, if you want. But yeah, we will do that in 5 minutes. Yeah, May Bay is saying the bed in the water. Yeah, so in that music video, it was hilarious. We had the idea to like, because in the chorus he says, I don't want to wake up without you. So we're like, well, what if he's just like on a like air mattress in random locations? So he's in the woods in one chorus, he's at the beach in another one, and then he's like in the water at a lake because it was an air mattress. So he's just floating on the water with full like blankets and sheets and stuff on the bed. It's hilarious. It's very funny. So really happy with how that turned out. It was hilarious. Yo, Earl the Moose, what's up, my bro? That's my bro. Gladden says, shout out to Savvy. She's an athlete. Oh, yeah. So there's this one scene in the second verse. So yeah, I know I have a new song coming out, but I'm going to talk about Hideaway for a second because it's great. In the second verse of Hideaway on the music video, there's this one shot where the camera like zooms in really fast down a road at Gladden, and Savvy had to run like 100 feet, maybe up to 150 feet or something, to get that shot, but she had to do it like 15 times or something. So she would run, get the shot, and then like walk back, run again. So yeah, that's why she's an athlete. Corbin says, do you like funny or serious music videos better? I myself probably kind of like funny ones, just because like serious ones, I don't know, like I'm not a very serious guy. I feel like serious can be like so like, they can potentially be like uncomfortable, you know? I especially have a hard time dealing with like music videos that are like where there's like acting involved. I guess because acting is so hard to get it like convincing or good, so it's kind of like uncomfy, you know. So I tend to shy away from like acting, having any real acting in my music videos. It's more just, you know, I'm just singing whatever. That's why, just because it seems like it's hard to do it well. So and I definitely don't want to do it badly, because then it's like cringy or something. So Norma says, tell Savvy we miss her. Thanks for saying that. I will tell her. AC Vaughn says, you're honestly way too underrated. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. We're working our way up, right? And you all can help by listening to my music and telling your friends about it. We on our way up. But yeah, I'm really content. Like, I would love to like be doing for more people to be able to listen to my music, whatever. I need to make more money, whatever, but you don't need to worry about that. But like, I'm content to just be able to make enough money to like make a living, and like that's all I really need. But yeah, would love to have more money to buy a house at some point for Savvy and for myself. But we'll get there eventually. I'm hoping that like things can continue to go up in terms of like just getting more streams over time. That's what, like, that's, you build a fan base and hopefully that happens, you know, growth. But we'll see. I just keep making the best music I can, and y'all do the rest. Isaac says, Matthew, I like how you just say Matthew and then a big arrow. Have you ever heard of Life Fest? It's a place where Christians go and jam out to different bands. It's hosted in Wisconsin, Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I would love to see you play there. I have heard of it. Somebody's told me about it. Yeah, it's like a Christian music festival. Yeah, I've heard of it. There is a chance that I would play there at some point. I'm not like trying very hard to push for like doing a lot of live shows right now, but I'll probably do more at some point. Yeah. Kristen Burt says, love, love, love your music. Thank you, Kristen. You're awesome. Commander, ooh. 1 second.
I recommend new pronouns.
There's an ad playing from YouTube because I think the live stream is about to, or not live stream, premiere is about to start. Anyway, Commander Tony says the Snapshot music video with J Steph is great too. That was the first one actually that we did ourselves, Savvy and me, that like we directed and shot ourselves. So I had two music videos before that, I believe, but someone else directed them, which is fine. Like they were still good. But I really, the ones that we made ourselves are definitely like closer to our hearts, whatever. Corbin says, what do you think of the Across the Spider-Verse soundtrack / movie? Okay, I'm sorry, is that the first one of the like Miles Spider-Man? I'm probably sounding dumb. I'm not keeping up with those very well. Kristen says, you will get there. I send the songs to all my peeps in my phone. You got this. Thank you. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas says, you are the artist I listen to the most. Heck yeah. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. Have you watched Mission Impossible 7? That's the new one, I'm assuming. I've heard of it a little bit recently. I have not seen it. I haven't seen Barbie either. I've heard very mixed reviews on Barbie. Some people say it's great. Some people think that there's stupid stuff in it. Whatever. Yeah. I'm not really going to go into commentary on that. But yeah, I might go watch Barbie. I don't know. It seems funny. Have you ever had any concerts? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've done concerts. I've done concerts in many states. Okay, we have 6 seconds left. I need to hurry up and spin this around. I'll turn it up a little. Here we go. Falling faster. I'll turn these captions off.
I miss your face and I miss your laugh. Try to deny that I'm falling in love. Gravity pulls me and there's no escaping. I need you to save me, 'cause I'm falling faster now. Emotions got me phasing through the ground. Afraid that I'll be falling even more. You pulled me in and now I know it's all your fault. So catch me as I fall. Me as a fall. I feel the rush plunging into the dark, burning alive like a shooting star. You pulled the earth out from under my feet. Now I need you to save me, 'cause I'm falling faster now. Emotions got me phasing through the ground. Afraid that I'll be falling even more. You pulled me in and now I know it's all your fault. So catch me as I fall. Catch me as I fall. Emotions got me phasing through the ground. Afraid that I'll be falling even more. You pulled me in and now I know it's all your fault. So catch me as I fall. Catch me as I fall. and I miss your laugh. Try to deny that I'm falling again. Gravity pulls me and there's no escaping. I need you to save me.
Yeet. Let me just set this back up for a sec. Heck yeah, what did you guys think? So I wasn't able to read all your comments while that was going. Uh-oh, autoplay. It's playing something else. Sorry. Pausing the video. I don't know what it's doing now. Reload. Stop. Okay. All good, all good, all good. Okay. I'm gonna go back in your comments, so I'm gonna be behind. Yeah, I didn't want to talk too much during the song so you could hear it and watch it. And I didn't really read all your comments at the same time either. Corbin says, doesn't keep up with movies because he's too busy making awesome music. That's right. Norma says, don't watch it. It wired. Probably it weird. Commander says, no, don't watch Barbie. Okay. Jesus Freak says, hey, Matthew, I messaged you via Gmail a while back. Cool. Gideon says, the premiere is happening. LOL, cool. Okay, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Gladden says, let's go! This is cool. This is fire. Who did the graphics? You? Yes, I did. I did. I made the lyric video yesterday. Did you guys see Erwin in the video? Like the little Erwin Fallen? I pointed him out for you. Caitlin says, by the way, Matthew, you're my inspiration and one of the reasons I love music so much. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to I think it's really fun to be able to kind of show a little bit behind the scenes of being an artist and how to make music and how to make music good, well, how to make it well and good, to hopefully inspire some people, because any artist who's an artist just starts from ground zero, and there are plenty of people at ground zero who just need some inspiration and they could take off. I mean, when you take off from zero, you don't go straight to the top or anything, but it can be the beginning of a journey at least. And some people go really far. 26K units of Beast, nice name, says, it's so good, getting chills. Heck yeah. Ike says, whoa, that drop. Thank you, yeah. So, interesting thing about this song, it's in the description of the video, but I actually made the beat. So I was making this song basically, but mostly the beat. I don't actually know how long ago, but it was a year or two ago. And I could even be skewed in my head. It could be 3 years ago or something. I'm not sure. I should probably check. I'll check in my files maybe and see when I made it. But I wrote some lyrics to it back then, and I just didn't. They weren't quite right. They sounded pretty cool, but the lyrics didn't quite sit right with me. They were a little weird to me. So I just sat on it for a long time, and this month, the month of July, I was I need a track, because I have some songs kind of done-ish, but they are more they're not summer songs, so I was waiting on some of those for the next few months, whatever. So I needed a track for July, so I was maybe this one that I've been sitting on, I just need to rewrite the vocals and stuff. So I did that, and I really liked it this time. So it took a lot of work, but I finally got it to work. Matt, how did you make that lead? Yeah, so I actually did design that synth lead. It has this weird thing going on where when you let up on the key, the pitch just dives down. So it's down, 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 down. So kind of hard to describe, but yeah, it gives it a unique sound. And the tone is really random too. It's just it's a weird, cool tone. I don't know. Yeah, so I was really happy with that drop though, because it's basically just a lead, 808s, and drums, and that's like it in terms of like the main elements. Sorry, I'm still definitely behind on comments. I'm trying to catch up. Gideon says, well, we are supposed to be working in here back, but can't make any noise, so I'm just chilling for half an hour to make noise in their lunch break. Nice. Mr. Thomas says, so if I played the song back slower, would it be called falling slower? No, it would probably be called falling regular speed. Yeah. Which has a much better ring to it, you know what I'm saying? Commander Tony says, that song's so hot, you gotta be careful to not burn yourself. Isaac says, that was fire. Thank you guys, really appreciate the love on this. Oh, Commander Tony says, hey, I gotta go, great song though. I probably already missed him. So adios, Commander, thanks for joining. Jesus Freak says, oh, same message as earlier. You emailed me, yeah. Norma says, I watch both live streams. Oh, cool, nice. This one's solid, says Caleb. Caitlin says, I loved that song. It was fire. I'll have to watch it again. I missed the Irwin cameo. Oh, yeah. Gonna have to rewatch it. Yeah, just watch the video on YouTube again, of the premiere. I mean, I guess it's not a premiere anymore, but you can see it. It's in, like, the bridge when Irwin shows up. Brick Legends says, what's up, MP? Nice hair, man. Thank you. Jesus Freak says, what would you say to someone who really wants to make music like you, Xander, Sam, etc., but isn't too keen on doing the production themselves, who also doesn't have money to pay to have it done? Yeah, okay, so if you're not going to do it yourselves, a lot of times you do have to pay to have it done, but a possible workaround is if you work with a producer where you don't pay them, they get a percentage of the income off of it. Like, say they get 50% or something. But not all producers would be down for that anyway, but you could always ask. Isaac says, when is this coming to Spotify? I need to know. And Gideon answered him right away. Probably in 3 to 4 hours. Yes, that's correct. In 2 hours and 17 minutes. Norma says, send me that synth. Do you, okay, I don't know for sure, but I think it's a Reason synth. So unless you use Reason, it would be difficult for you to use it. Maybay says, to be honest, I thought the Whisper remix was your July song. Yeah, no, I'm doing an original every month. Gideon says, that would have been sad. Yeah, falling normal, yeah. Or would it be sailing slower? This song makes me feel very convivial. I don't know that word. I like it though, but I don't know what it means. It seems like it would mean like very alive. Have you created the album for this yet? Album name for this yet? Oh, no. Okay, so I haven't really been making these singles with an album in mind very much, to be honest. I know it's way cooler. It's way cooler if I'm like thinking ahead, like making these songs all fit together into an album with a like concise album theme. Like, it would be really cool if somebody did that, Sam Bowman. But I'm no Sam Bowman, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to make singles over here. But if you played it back at like half speed, that would be falling slower. You guys are really curious about this hypothetical situation here. Sam said, tonight I learned convivial is a word. Is it though? Okay, all right, guys. We're not gonna mess around here anymore. We're gonna just look it up, okay? Thank you to, who is it who said it? Scrolling. I can't find it now. Oh, SS Productions. Yes, it is a word of an atmosphere or event, friendly, lively, or enjoyable. A convivial cocktail party. It was the example. Or of a person, cheerful and friendly, jovial. All right, guys, we're learning today. Learning is good. Education, it's good and great. Jesus Freak says, gotcha. Thanks for the advice. I want to learn some of the production, but it is a little overwhelming. I'd love to be able to have Story or Sam teach me. Story. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what you meant to say, but I can't figure it out. Someone or Sam. Learning production is difficult. So, like, I would say this was true for me, and I think it's probably true for Sam too. It's so much easier to learn production, especially like deeper, more advanced production, whatever. If you're just good at learning stuff yourself, like for me, I just like when I'm learning a program like Reason, that's the music program I use, I just like click all the things, see what they do, you know? And if you can learn what they do, then you know, and then you know how to like do stuff. I don't know. Also, good production requires problem solving, being good at problem solving. Like, this is the problem with the audio. How do I fix that? How do I attempt to fix it? Also, it takes good ears. You gotta be like listening to what you hear and being like, what's the problem? How do I fix it? Also, I'm adjusting this parameter. What sounds better? So you also have to have a good, oh, I already said you have good ears. You have to have good judgment. You have to have good taste, actually, is actually huge, because if you don't have good taste, then your judgment doesn't have any like scale to like decide what's good and bad. So there's a lot of art that goes into production, even like mixing and mastering, like even just mixing stuff, like turning things up or down in the mix, EQing things. It's all about like your taste as well, because different mixing engineers will do it differently. Different producers will do like everything differently. Like if you have one producer produce something or a different one, you end up with very different results. So it's very subjective. All that is to say, if you want to learn it, just try, and see how far you get. Like, it never hurts to try. Also, yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe some of the things I said might not be encouraging, like, because yes, it is hard. It is hard. If you want to get like into advanced production, especially, like, it's hard. But like, it wasn't hard for me in a certain sense. Like, I just did it for years, and the learning just happens. If you just make music, like, I never had like unfun learning about music production. It was all fun. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to get into music, like, my advice, this is like stupid advice, but it's also great advice. Just do it. Like, do it. The best way to learn it is to do it. I've spent like bazillions of hours making songs and producing. I really wish I could know how many hours I've spent. I couldn't even estimate. I literally couldn't even estimate. Like, could it be 10,000 hours? I think it's definitely way more than 10,000 hours. But I don't really have a scale to know. What if it was like 30,000 hours? That would be crazy. I have no idea. But I've spent a ton of time on it. Sam says, wait, what? I heard something. I think he said that when I was whispering his name. That sounds funny. Can you hear the ghosts? Yes. Guys, I hate being so behind on comments. I'm sorry. I just can't keep up with them. Can you hear them whisper in the corner of your mind? Yes. Oh, okay. Jesus Freak meant to say, have you or Sam teach me. Right. Yeah. So I actually do give, I haven't advertised this at all, but I do give production lessons, but they do cost money. But yeah, if you are interested in that, you can hit me up if you want to like see how much they cost or whatever. What advice would you give to a young person who wants to become an artist like you? What advice would you give to a young person? Oh, okay, yeah. Bro, I pretty much just answered that. So yeah. Um, there are a lot of different ways to be an artist. Well, there's maybe mostly two ways. There's the way like me, which is like I kind of learned to do like everything myself. There's a lot of benefits to that, but it's very difficult. You have to learn a ton of things. Um, it's like I said earlier though, like for me, most of it was not unfun. Most of it was like I'm interested in all this stuff. This is cool. How do I do this? Um, but yeah. Um, okay, so if you want to be an artist, I would say the biggest thing is like, are you passionate about like making? You have to be passionate about something. You don't necessarily have to be passionate about like the entire creative process of a song, although that would be great. You could just be passionate about lyrics even. Like that's possible. Like that could work still. But in that case, like you would need someone else who's passionate about like a producer or something, who's passionate about getting the rest of the song like sounding great, whatever, and you just focus on lyrics, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. Um, just out here trying to make good art. Like if you just do the lyrics, there's nothing wrong with that. Um, or or you can learn to do all the stuff. Um, like I said, it does take a lot of time to get really good at it, but like you don't have to be really good at music to be like define your success. Like what's success? Is it success only if you have a ton of monthly listeners or something? I don't know. I think success is if you're enjoying it, then that's success. If you, yeah, I don't know. Just depends on what is important to you. Sorry, I'm not giving great advice. Some good advice, I guess. I would say just do it though. Um, if your only like goal is to be like famous or a star, there's not really anything like wrong with that. It's just it's not gonna work as well because it really helps if you're passionate about the art. If you keep being like, oh, dude, what I could make this my next song. Like I have this great idea. I'm excited about it. I want to make it really cool. That will really help you make good art. Yeah, so that is almost necessary to making good art. I mean, I would say it is necessary, but it might. Some artists they have people who help them, and if the people who help them have great visions, whatever, then that works as well. Some artists just sing pretty much. Gideon says, I'm pretty good at learning new things and problem solving, but I need to improve my musical ear and actually try some production. Never done it. Yeah, I would say don't get too afraid of it. Like don't think that if you step into it, you have to be amazing at it and so you're never going to do it. Like just dip your toes in. Like just do that. Just like play, mess around like in a free DAW, like if you have an Apple, like mess around in GarageBand, and if you have Windows, the only one I can think of off the top of my head is Reaper. Is free. But yeah, just like mess around in a DAW and like just see what you can do. Click on stuff, see what they do. Yeah. Norma says, unfortunately, I have to go. Again, I'm probably already missed them, but if I haven't, adios, Norma. Thanks for joining. It was fun having you. But say hi to Savvy and hope you have a good day. Bye. Bye, Norma. Kat says, hi, Matthew. I just want to thank you. You are an inspiration. I grew up in a conservative church, but God changed my mentality and taught me that he can use the talents of others in incredible ways. Yes. Yeah, so, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I know some people have differing opinions on like music. I know people who think that music, like if you have drums in it, then it's bad, and like I think they're wrong, but like it's okay. I don't know. Yeah, so I think that God gave us like just sound in general, like all the sounds to make good art, make music that that does good. Yeah. John S says, "Yo, Matthew, if you ever need a bass player for something, I play." Heck yeah. I'll keep that in mind. Brick Legend says, "I'm a decently big YouTuber, and editing videos seems a lot like producing a song." Yeah. I've noticed some of the similarities just in like the software. Like I edit my videos with Final Cut mainly just because I don't want to pay for a Adobe subscription because it's like a lot. As far as subscriptions go, it's a lot. I feel like it's like at least $20 a month or something, which it's kind of a lot. Matthew's 30,000 production can be yours for a low price of ... Skipler J says, "So, Capital Kings are back. What be the ghost saying? We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty." Woo. Okay, y'all are saying some weird comments. AC Vaughn says, "Do you watch any sports?" Not a lot. You're gonna laugh. The main sport I watch is esports. I watch Valorant. It's one of my favorite video games. It's really fun to watch too. Watching pro Valorant is really fun because so in the game the players can't see the other team because that would be like cheating, seeing them through walls, whatever. Like you just see them if you see them. Like if they come around a corner, then you see them. But when you're watching pro Valorant, you get like the view of like spectator mode, whatever, and you can see all the players through walls and stuff, so you can see when something's about to happen even when the players can't sometimes. Anyway, it's just super cool, and there's like announcers and stuff, and it's awesome. Commander Tony says, "That was so cool." I don't know what he's talking about though, because I'm way behind on comments. Chris Beer says, or Buyer, I don't know how to say that, says, "What is falling faster?" In the song, it's like, so the idea of the song is if you're falling in love with someone, but they don't exactly reciprocate feelings, falling in love, it's you're falling. The idea is like if the other person doesn't catch you, I don't know, reciprocate feelings, whatever, then you'll be falling forever. It's just vibey. It's some vibes. So, Jesus Freak says, "Sam and Matthew, a question for you. How big would you want someone to be to work with them? You guys are people I think would be cool to work with, but I don't have anything out as of right now." Yeah, so that's a good question. I feel like what you're asking is kind of like, how big would you have to be to work with us? For me, the answer is, I don't just work with people if they're big in terms of audience size, whatever. Basically, they either have to be big or they have to be really good. If you're really good, if you're really talented, then I might want to work with you. But I don't just work with people for no reason. Yeah. Advice from Matthew. Nice. A single that's releasing tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, so I probably haven't kept up with reminding people who are just joining. Song just is coming out tonight in 2 hours, but it's actually on YouTube right now if you want to check it out on my channel. The lyric video just came out. Gideon says, "All right, gotta go. See ya later, Gideon." Jesus Freak says, "Also, it's really cool that you take the time to answer all these questions. It really helps and shows your connection with your fans." Yeah, trying my best here. Yeah, it's fun to hang out with you guys, and you have some great questions. I'm almost caught up on comments, guys. I'm like at the bottom. Isaac says, "Matthew," and then an arrow. "Do you take suggestions on songs to make? I would love to give you some." Do you mean like just song ideas or like cover song ideas or something? Because I mean, either way, I would take suggestions, but I don't know if I would like do it. It just depends. But if you have like ideas for a random song, like you're like, what if you made an EDM song with accordion or something, you know? I mean, I might have something like that started already. You never know. Jesus Freak says, I've got to go. Thanks for the Q&A, Matthew. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Brick Legend says, did you ever play with Lego as a kid? Yes, I did. Yes. I never was like super crazy about it, but I did like playing with them. The thing I always built was spaceships. And I didn't like build stuff with like the instructions. I always just like made stuff up. That's kind of how I am. I don't like you doing the instructions, the recipe. I like to like improvise. You know, I like to like see what I can do. You know, I'm like, what can I do? What do I got in me? Ike Smith says, hi, Mr. Parker. I have almost 11 followers on SoundCloud. Can we please do a collaboration? I'll pay $5. My guy, that is a deal that I cannot refuse. El Gosh says, you're a Christian guy, Matthew? Yes, sir. Merry Christmas says, so we need to talk more, right? I don't really know what the context of that is, but sure. Quarter Acre Garden says, hi, Candy from Virginia. I'm assuming that's your name. What's up, Candy? Thanks for joining. Isaac says, yes, song ideas, like my own lyrics, and you sing. Okay, I see. I mean, yes, I do. Like, it doesn't hurt to send me the lyrics, whatever, but I almost never actually do sing those, to be honest. I'm usually like, cool, like, good job and everything. But you never know. If you had an awesome song and I was like, this is awesome, I do want to sing this, then maybe. You never know. But you could send it over if you want to. I'm being like too honest today, I think. Sometimes honesty's good. Jesse Alderton says, is the spaceship in the backyard? I wish. I wish it was. Litzy says, I love your new song. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's coming out tomorrow/tonight in 2 hours, and I'm stoked. Merry Christmas says, as in you're saying you are almost caught up with the comments. Yes. Okay, yeah, so you need to talk more, yes. Sorry, I'm so, like, the comments come in a little late, I think, so I didn't know what it was by the time I saw it. AC Vaughn says, could you shout my YouTube name in one of your songs? What a request, dude. I am not going to do that, but thanks for shooting your shot. John S. says, I must depart. Thanks for this, Matthew. Isaac says, when Matthew rejects your lyrics, be like, sad. Isaac says, just got around to listening. New track is a W. Yes, thank you. I'm excited about it. Agreed, it's a W. Cool, well guys, I think I'm ready to start winding this down. So if you have more questions, you can ask them, but I won't stick around for forever. Hans Harrington says, Asher Postman and you both releasing song tonight. Fire. Yeah, I haven't heard his yet. Oh, what's it called? I saw his post for it, but I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, y'all should go check out Asher's song. I will probably put his song in my playlist that I'll be linking to. So whenever I release a song, I just put it on this one playlist and put it at the top, and that's what I link people to when I'm like, go check out my new song. So that will be like in my Instagram profile. It will be in the video for Falling Faster that's on my YouTube channel now. It's in the description, the playlist there. So if you go to that playlist, it will have the new song. I will probably put Asher's song on there. I need time to listen, but I'll probably grab another song off of Sam's album, throw it on there. It has my Whisper remix of Sam's on there. So anyway, moral of the story is, if you go to the playlist that's in the video, then you'll be able to hear quite a few things, not just my new song. But of course, you're gonna have my new song on repeat, right? So I'm just kidding. You should listen to all the songs. Isaac says, "How could I send my lyrics to you?" Email. You can find my email. It's on YouTube, I think. Oh, Hans says the song is called Jaded. Yeah, that sounds right. Captain Shepard says, "Hey, sir. Just hearing your song, Love. Love for Adventure. Really great. We are all love for adventure." That's right. Merry Christmas says, "I think I'll jump off. Maybe see you on the Minecraft server tonight." I don't know if I'm going to have time to hop on the server, but at some point, maybe. Yeah. What if we were to ask for a modern take on Young Skywalker? That could be fun. I've been thinking recently, probably some of you know this song, Owl City's song, I can't remember what it's called now. It's a song about, like, dentists. But anyway, he has, like, a funny song about dentists. I've been to the Is it called Dental Care? I've been to the dentist 1,000 times, so I know the drill. Something like that. So, I was like, man, I want to do, Dental Care. I want to do another funny song. It's been a while since I've done a funny song. I've only done a few, actually, in terms of stuff that I've actually released. Done Young Skywalker, except that one's only on YouTube still. And I've done the one bonus track that's like at the end of my song Remember Me. But yeah, people always like the funny songs, and I do as well, so I should make another one soon. Jesse Alderton says, Owl City and Matthew and Sam would be a dream tour. Yeah, that would be so fun. That would be sick. I would love that. Hans Harrington says, "Been a fan of yours for years, and you're still one of my favorite artists. Your music just hits different. We'll check out Falling Faster." Yes, you should. It's very fun. Very fun. Isaac says, "Matthew, found your email. Thanks again. I won't be mad if you don't like my request. I'll still love you." Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. AC Vaughn says, "I have to go, dude, but you are my favorite artist in the world, and never forget that, dude. Peace out, bro." Thanks so much, dude. I really appreciate that. I won't forget it. I won't forget it. Yeah, super appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for checking out the live stream. Thank you guys for listening to my music. I am super grateful to you guys. You are awesome. Yeah, so make sure you add the song to your Spotify playlists, or if you're an Apple Music person, add it to your Apple Music playlist. It comes out at midnight. If you don't check it out at midnight, check it out tomorrow. It's called Falling Faster. Don't forget it. Or you can forget it and just go to my profile on Spotify or Apple Music and find it. But yeah. So y'all make sure you check out the song if you didn't hear it already. Thanks so much for joining. We'll see you next time. Yeah. Say adios to Erwin. Peace.